So I currently have LeBron James and I have Brandon Roy. Now, I do want a point guard, but I feel like I can be very athletic and a defensive problem if I go with another wing. So I think I'm gonna go with a 26-year-old Andre Iguodala.
That's a good pick. That's a good pick. All right, we have a couple good choices on the board right now, but I'm gonna go with somebody who already has a little bit of chemistry with Kobe. I'm gonna pull Lamar Odom back on the Lakers.
Wow. Nice.
Nice choice.
I have Durant and Ginobili and...
The Rockets on their way to the locker room, looking to deliver a big win for the home crowd tonight. Hi, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports NBA action. It's coming up alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Here are the starters for Charlotte. We've got LeBron James. Rui Hachimura is out there with Onyeka Okongwu. Then it's Desmond Bane, and it's Paul in at the point. And for Houston, Jordan Clarkson is out there with Darius Garland. Then it's Anthony Davis. Then there's Kenyon Martin, and it's Williams in at the 4. And these teams both pretty rugged on the boards, Clark. Could be some heavy lifting tonight.
I agree. I mean, you see a lot of teams these days go small in the front court. This is one category that I think favors those big bodies who can carve out the space and do damage in the paint. Let's lock into that tonight.
Here's a 3 from Paul. That falls. Nice feed that time from James.
Really doesn't matter what position LeBron is playing, the point, the 4 or the 5, James changes games with his passing ability.
Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
That shot was made possible by the work of Anthony Davis.
Here's Charlotte. They want to keep rolling here, following the win against Brooklyn.
It was a lockdown effort defensively, contesting shots and really protecting the painted area.
Boy, I tell you what, I think you got to really appreciate the grit, getting dirty, staying engaged. That's really what defense is all about.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
First team foul.
Clark, when it comes to Charlotte, their roster skewed to the young side for a few seasons now.
And that lack of experience is part of the reason they've struggled for a while now, B.A. Young teams inevitably must go through growing pains. Charlotte's had a tough time finding stability.
Both good from the line that time. Well, Grant, the Rockets finished at the bottom of the Western Conference for 3 straight seasons and got some high draft picks as a result.
And B.A., no one likes losing, but Houston has to be happy with the talented young prospects they've been able to select. It'll be interesting to watch their growth as individuals and as a team.
Great feed from Davis, a big guy with nice vision.
On the wing, Bane. Over Clarkson. Bane, no good. For Houston, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Pass to Clarkson. Rejected by James. And it's out of bounds to the Rockets as Houston retains possession. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Here's Clarkson. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Boy, so much confidence in himself, especially for a young guy. I mean, Clarkson drains it with a hand in his face.
Here's Paul. The shot's good on the assist by James. Paul's got 5 points.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
Garland for 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
Okongwu, no good.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Williams' shot is good.
Making a statement here early, going right to the rack. I love it.
Yeah, that's how he rolls. I mean, intimidate the opponent right now.
And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up, an opportunity at a three-point play. Grant, your first year in the league, 1995, the Houston Rockets were NBA champs.
Oh, B.A., I mean, Hakeem the Dream made facing that team a nightmare. He was everywhere defensively, long and quick on his feet. That 95 Houston team was incredible.
Taking a look at the Charlotte Hornets, Clark, a team that has struggled to find their identity.
And, you know, because of this, they've been very inconsistent up and down. We've seen them beat some good teams, B.A., but we've also seen them go on some bad losing streaks.
Stolen by Davis. And here we go. The Rockets in transition. Oh, deflected. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. And a chance to see the latest edition of the power rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. Taking a look at Milwaukee. They're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Seeing where the Hornets are, they're off to a really solid start, pushing aside those that doubted them in the preseason and proving they're capable of more.
All right, let's take a look back at last season and see the teams who collected the most second chance points. The Rockets, number 1.
And it was just great watching them be so assertive on the offensive glass. This is a team that trusted in their ability to keep possessions alive last season.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
Paul passes to Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu!
Another assist in the career of Chris Paul. As good as anybody we've seen past the rock.
Here's Clarkson. Outside Garland. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
You really don't want to allow him to get too comfortable, but even with stifling defense, he's going to still find a way to get it in the basket.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using it. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Offensive rebound. Davis misses the layup. And so it's Bane who brings up the ball for the Hornets to the middle. That one's good from Hachimura on the assist from Bane.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
It's scooped up. Outside Garland. There's the 3. Drills it from deep. Garland's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
When Garland finds a three-point shot, he takes it, supremely confident in his abilities.
Here we go, all alone. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Strong defense followed by some smart offense. That's just good fundamentals.
Time called here. The Hornets decide to talk it over. And just the thought of Kenyon Martin Jr. Man, where does the time go, Clark?
It races by, you know that. I remember his dad putting up 51 points in the Ohio High School Finals. That was a state record. Does not seem like that long ago.
The shot by James, no good. Houston in the lead. From 12 feet, and the shot is good by Garland. Garland's got 10 points.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
Just magnificent. I mean, he punishes the D for lackluster effort.
They look a little disorganized there. The result is an emphatic jam.
Guys, there has to be better rim protection than that, though. Not very good.
Here's Garland, outside for Davis. The three-pointer off the mark. Charlotte has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc to the paint. Here's James, and it's James with the jam.
Never gets old seeing LeBron explode off the floor like that.
Knocked loose.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the opening quarter. Yes, it's good.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
James with the ball. Tate picks him up defensively. Outside Robinson. Back to Williams. James passes to Robinson. Here's Paul. Shots blocked. Here we go. Here's Joe. Rebounded by LeBron.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
And it's blocked by Davis. Out of bounds as Charlotte keeps possession. .119 left to play in the first quarter. Right wing. Here's Grimes. No good on the triple.
That's excellent defense right there on the perimeter.
Here's Garland. And Davis slams it home.
Yeah, great vision. I mean, this is where Garland takes it to another level offensively.
It's James on the wing. And a foul called on the way up. So make 2 from the free throw line. And Clark, what's most amazing about LeBron James, how remarkable he is playing at his age.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that are really incredible about LeBron, but that's one of the most incredible. His high level of play at his advanced age. And he's still playing with great athleticism. A credit to the work he's put in and his giftedness.
And you watch Charlotte. Boy, they play with pace, Grant.
Oh, B.A., they tend to get a lot of shots up. Heavy volume team, but when those shots are falling, they can compete against anyone.
Rose is checked in for Garland. And a change for the Hornets. Aldama's checked in for Chris Paul. Joe misses. Charlotte trailing. Here's James. Uses the glass to drop it in. James has got 11 points. James has gone 4 of 5 shooting from the field. Here's Rose. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. Charlotte has gone 2 of 5 from deep. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And there's James on the assist from Williams.
Boy, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
Rose. Oh, Williams with the block. Fast break. Here come the Hornets. He pulls it. And again, LeBron James.
Assisted by.
And now it's a 4-point Charlotte lead. Here's Davis to stop the run. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. Well, offense is the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Hornets up 4. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. Taking a look at the Hornets' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
And so James will bring it up for Charlotte. They lead by 4. This is how the floor looks for the Hornets starting the second. LeBron James out there with Rui Hachimura. Then it's Duncan Robinson. Then there's Santi Aldama. And it's Bane in at the 2-guard spot. And that one's good. Clarkson.
Mesmerizing and stupefying the defense. Clarkson carves out space from mid-range.
Baseline jumper. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Hornets.
They've been pretty intimidating on the defensive end, knocking away shootings, containing shooters, and making it tough to find looks.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
And Grant, these days, more and more teams emphasize the importance of switch defense.
It's so true in the modern NBA, BA. Every team has to be able to switch to take away a lot of the action of the offensive team. So having defenders who can guard multiple players on the court is a must. Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush.
Well, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
The 3 from Bane. Rockets with a rebound. Fresh off a win against the Warriors.
They were lights out from beyond the arc, and they spaced the floor beautifully in that one.
There's all kind of talk in the game today about stretching the floor, because when you do that, everything else just becomes a little easier. Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Brian. LeBron James last season moved into the top 4 all-time in assists and first all-time in points scored. Not only that, he is the only player in NBA history with over 30,000 points, 10,000 rebounds, and 10,000 assists. And he's still going. Folks, what we are witnessing is legendary. Brian?
That is the truth. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you for that. The Rockets have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Rose into the lane. Shoots over Robinson. Rose can't connect.
This is not his quarter. He needs to give up some touches and recalibrate.
And it's Hachimura missing.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense. Fellas, he just is struggling to get anything going. Right now, his shooting percentage in the quarter, 20%.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. Well, Grant, it's been fun to watch Kenrich Williams develop his tools and come into his own a little bit.
Yeah, BA, much improved since coming into the league. Williams has the ability to score outside the arc and inside the perimeter.
And the Rockets making a change here. Garland's checked in. Okongwu's checked in for Charlotte. Chris Paul comes in for LeBron.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
And that one's good. Clarkson.
You know, the defense was there, but Clarkson fearless inside.
The Hornets have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Pass to Okongwu. Over Williams. Garland against Paul. Here's Payne. Again the miss by the Hornets.
Boy, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
Williams' shot is good. Williams has got 6 points.
And they're just staying with possessions on the offensive glass and getting rewarded for it. You have to love the hustle.
You've often heard it said that sometimes it boils down to who wants it, but who wants it is also tied to putting yourself in position to go get it.
For Houston, they've gotten 6 shots to fall out of 13 attempts here in the second. Here's Garland. Okongwu with the rebound. The Hornets have gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. Over Williams. Okongwu, no good.
And just not allowing the shooter to get comfortable from mid-range.
As a defender, he's going to just be a bothersome, worrisome guy, making you miserable all night. A hand in your face on every jumper.
The Hornets with a lead. Pass to Hachimura. And stolen by Williams. By himself. Oh, a huge slam. An exclamation point on that break.
And a steal like that, with the conversion, can really start moving things in your direction.
Left side, Robinson. Now here's Hachimura. Here's Paul. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Back comes Houston in transition. Garland finds Clarkson. Out to Garland. Launches a 3. Connects from downtown. Now it's a 3-point Rocket lead.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Back to Paul from the arc. Offensive rebound. Okongwu. Off target at the rim. Here's Robinson. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Robinson's gotten his second bucket of the game. Timeout call, Houston. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
Williams is checked in for Charlotte. Grimes comes in for Robinson. That's good from Okongwu on the assist from Williams. Okongwu's got 6. Oh, another lead change. 6 total in the first half.
And this is the battle we were hoping to see.
Clark for the Houston Rockets. They've been in rebuild mode for a couple of seasons now.
Yeah, trying to build back up to being a force in the West, Brian. Some decent young talent. You tweak the roster a little bit, and good things can develop.
Ball from deep three-point land. It's rebounded by Houston.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the board, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Williams' shot is good.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him and me. His hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Grimes' shot is off. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for Houston. 4-point game. And that basket makes him 6 for 11. Shooting a good percentage.
And right now, Garland is cooking. His teammates would be wise to keep feeding him.
Ball passes to Okongwu. Shot to stop the run. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
Hornets foul. Onyeka Okongwu. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Rockets, J-Shot.
First one falls for him. Davis, he's checked in for the Rockets. Both shots good from the stripe. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Pass to Grimes. The three from Bain. Joe grabs the miss.
Great job of closing the space and getting a hand up.
And, you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the three-point shot. He's not going to just give it to you. He's going to make you earn it.
Here's Tillman. And so it's Houston leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. They've been aggressive in transition and find themselves in front. More 2K action in just a moment.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. Houston found themselves in a close game in the first, and they kept it close, trailing by, at the most, 4 points. What a second quarter for them. They're up by 6 at the break. A nice lead. Kenny, what'd you think about the Rockets?
They put a big effort in the rebounding guy, working around every miss. That's the hustle you love to see. They can maintain this approach, it'll give them the edge in other areas of the game.
And big fella, your thoughts on the Hornets?
Ernie, they're taking way too many threes. The offense has no rhythm. They need to go back to the drawing board. Maybe try to get a little bit more transition, more of the pick and roll. Anything other than shooting that three. It's not going.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
And, you know, that's not a job they asked him to do very often, but in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Darius Garland is out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Kenyon Martin. Then there's Davis. And it's Williams in at the 4-man spot. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Here's Martin. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet.
Outstanding awareness and a terrific finish.
The 3 from Bain. Rebound, Anthony Davis. Davis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Well, Clark, we often note the offensive impact from Davis, but he also gets it done on the other end of the floor.
He is the best defender in the league in my mind when you look at all the aspects of playing defense. He's a multiple block shot champ. His anticipation and timing at the defensive end, top shelf.
It's rebounded by Houston. Davis has got his 8th rebound here tonight.
There's one principal reason why they're sitting on this lead. Rebounding.
Simply controlling the glass. I mean, plus 10 is the advantage in rebounds right now.
Here's James. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one's on Clarkson.
Now over 2 decades playing in the league, LeBron James continues to play at an amazing level. Remarkable.
He misses the free throw. Charlotte making some changes. Aldama comes in for Okongwu. And it's Robinson in for Williams. Good on the second one. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Garland for three. Hachimura with a rebound.
Their first missed after hitting 3 straight shots, but I like their aggressiveness coming out of the half.
Punching it inside, LeBron.
Add this game to LeBron's extensive career highlights. I mean, he's had plenty of big nights like this, but it never gets old.
Here's Garland. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
And Grant, you watch Darius Garland. It often looks like he's a step ahead out there.
He's got a great natural feel for the game, B.A. I mean, on the ball, he makes quick reads, and he'll create for himself and others. Off the ball, he always seems to be in the right spot and ready to fire.
That's good from Garland.
Getting to the line more since his career has gone on. Garland, a deployable free throw shooter.
All right, the Rockets making a switch here. Rose is checked in. Garland hits them both.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
And James has got the ball here for Charlotte. James with the focus.
He's so good at creating his own shot. He's just got an endless supply of moves. LeBron James.
Here's Davis. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. And the Rockets lead by 9.
They're on fire right now, shooting 80% to start the second half.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Hornets are trying to work their way up. Coach Steve Clifford said the whole thing that you want to try to create in any season is finding ways to get better every day. You have to be able to handle frustration just like you handle success. I'm proud of the way they've hung in there and the attitude that we've had about it. Brian?
Yeah, you can see them building, Allie. Thank you. From deep, Rose drains the triple. Rose has got 5.
Boy, I tell you got to get out on Rose from there. He's lethal from behind the arc.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. You know, Clark, one thing that stood out the last few seasons is the number of blockbuster trades just before the deadline.
Yeah, I think it's part of the league being a year-round league. I mean, that's a huge time on the calendar for the league when teams are looking to make moves to transform themselves or improve themselves. But you're right. The number of big trades have been more prevalent recently. And some of that is because of the power the players have in terms of facilitating movement.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And James gets it to go.
He's trying to will this team back into it, doing all he can offensively.
And he lobs it up to the rim. And Davis slams it home.
And I tell you what, AD is able to brush off those defenders with ease because of how strong he is. That's what they call weight room.
James passes to Aldama and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And finished off by Garland.
And you see Garland out there running, hustling to make a play.
The Hornets have gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. Pass to Hachimura. Now here's Robinson, guarded by Rose. Off target from outside.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
11 feet out. Second chance shot. Doesn't go for him. Charlotte has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's Hachimura. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass.
It's never easy trying to keep him off the glass. He's an absolute beast down there.
Rose against Robinson. 11 feet out.
Rockets foul. Cambridge Williams.
Houston making some changes. Tillman's checked in for Williams, and Joe subbed in for Rose. The Hornets shooting about 47%, a nice number. Paul taking his time here. The Rockets pull it in. Garland's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Williams from long range, and the basket's good off the assist from Garland. Garland's got assist number 5 here tonight. And the action on hold. It appears there's been an injury. Yep, he's definitely in a bad way out there right now. Man, that's tough to see.
Yeah, it's so tough. I mean, guys, I feel bad for him and the whole team. I hope it's not as bad as it looks.
Yeah, absolutely. Of course, this is why you build out your depth as best you can. I mean, you just never know when injuries might show up.
Victor Oladipo's checked in for Chris Paul.
Boy, good shot selection there from Oladipo. Part of what makes him efficient on offense.
Here's Williams. And a Kongwu with the block. Down low. And the layup is good off the glass. Oladipo's got 5 now.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Goes up at the stripe. Garland, no good.
Boy, great effort on defense there against a guy who typically makes that.
Robinson into the lane. And a big finish by Robinson.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the past.
There's the drive, and it's in there. Garland's got 21.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the 3-ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring. It's the fire he's playing with that has him leading the team in rebounds.
And I tell you what, guys, nobody's been more physical in this game than he has. He has been a glass eater.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Victor Oladipo.
You look at AD, and you know he's taken his share of contact over the course of his career. And quite honestly, that just comes with the territory when you're a dominant offensive player like him.
That free throw good from Davis. Houston making some changes. Tate comes in for Williams, and Clarkson subbed in for Garland. Williams is checked in for Charlotte. Desmond Bane comes in for Oladipo. Both free throws good from Davis.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Back to Robinson. To the wing on the left. Jacks up a 3. They grab their own miss. And the basket by Bane.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Bane against Clarkson. Here's Davis. And he battles for the ball, gets a second chance bucket. Davis has got 10 points here in the second half.
Nice putback on that foul from Davis. Was just determined to get that rebound.
Back to Bane. The 3. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's Houston with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. They've been fantastic pushing the ball. Fast break points a key to this lead. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hornets. They've got Rui Hachimura. He's out there with LeBron James. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard position. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for the Hornets. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
Bully ball. LeBron has been doing that since he stepped into the league.
For Charlotte.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Rockets.
This one has been all about effort for them, in my opinion. Hitting the offensive glass hard. Getting those extra points off extra possessions. That's big-time work there.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
Knocks it loose. On the break. Here's Grimes. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Tate against James. 2 points. That one goes. And the Rockets lead by 16.
And we think of Clarkson often as a scorer, but they're making the unselfish pass. Just great work.
Here's James. It's rebounded by Houston. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Here's Clarkson. And it's good. 2 points.
Attacking inside. Clarkson plays with a chip on his shoulder, like he's trying to prove something every night. That's not a bad way to play when you're young and up and coming.
And that one's good. James.
Boy, he's making it look really easy right now. I expect them to continue to run the offense through him until the defense makes them change plans.
Tate passes to Joe. Banked it in off the glass.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte.
And there's nothing more frustrating for a coach than seeing his team giving up a bunch of second chance points. That's going to be the main topic during this timeout.
Houston making some changes. Williams is checked in for Anthony Davis. Martin comes in for Tate. And Darius Garland subbed in for Joe. And a change for the Hornets. Aldama's checked in. That one's good from James on the assist from Bain. James has got 6 points in the quarter.
Easy to see how locked in LeBron is. Gets some contact on the shot, but never even fazed by it.
And it's Clarkson missing.
Well, I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
The shot, no good. Houston has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. All right, time for an injury report. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce now. She's got an update on Chris Paul. Allie?
Thanks, guys. I got a status report from Charlotte's head athletic trainer. Apparently that knee was twisted pretty severely. No torn ligaments, but still significant pain and swelling. They're certainly thinking player safety first, so they'll likely err on the side of caution, but it does change their plans a bit.
Okay, thanks for the update. Good to get that information. Now we know how things are coming along, Grant.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
Hey, he's doing whatever he can right now to pump up his teammates.
Clarkson up top. Martin outside. Puts up a three. Oh, he hits that one. 8 for 11 and remaining a thorn in the D side.
Excellent recognition on the pick and roll. Clarkson lays it off to his teammate for the score.
And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line.
At the line for the Hornets, LeBron James. 1 shot.
Houston has gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. 13 feet out. Garland, no good.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Well, it starts with defense. They got some stops, scored some buckets after that, and now we've got ourselves a ball game.
Here's Garland. Got a piece of it. They get it back. Martin with the bucket.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
Well, he's still battling, doing everything possible to keep them in this game.
Here's Clarkson, and the Rockets tack on 2 more.
Nice change of direction with the ball and with the body. Nice strong move by JC.
It's James with the drive.
That's his game, attacking the rack with a purpose.
Timeout.
Houston calls timeout.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Anthony Davis.
Impeccable shot selection all night long stood out to me. I mean, he made the effort to get solid looks that he knows he can make, and the consistency he shot it with, outstanding.
And you know, this home arena really appreciates this guy. And it's clear that he takes pride in playing his best in front of them. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, over the break, I listened to Ime Udoka's huddle. He kept it real with his team, telling them, I know you feel good about this lead, but let's not get lazy. Let's not act like this is a sure thing all of a sudden. Looking to keep their focus on the task at hand. Brian?
Okay, thank you, Allie. It's stolen by Garland. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist by Garland. Garland's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. James outside. Some solid defense from Williams.
2 minutes remaining.
And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for Houston. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bain. That's his 3rd foul so far. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Tillman. 1:57 left in the 4th quarter here. Garland for 3. LeBron with the rebound. James has got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11. Whoa! Are you kidding me, LeBron?
LeBron showing you how he does it. A stylish flush by King James.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. On the wing, Clarkson, uncovered. Here's Davis. Misses the baby hook. Well, the Hornets shooting at about 51% for the game so far in this one. James. Oh, great focus from James.
Fighting through contact. Not easy trying to corral LeBron when he's focused on scoring. Good luck with that.
And we've got 1:18 left in the game. Here's Williams. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It goes on Duncan Robinson.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul. Stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
He's off on the free throw. Unable to get the second one to drop. Here's James. Soft touch off the glass. James has got 55.
James doing his thing in close to the hoop. Good work there.
Inside. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
It really does come down to this. I mean, come up empty, and it's over. There is no doubt about who they were going to on that one. Of course not. LeBron coming through.
Points foul. Quentin Grimes. First personal foul. 3rd team foul. At the line for Houston.
He gets the first, and that increases the lead to 6. Hachimura's checked in for Charlotte. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Those are critical foul shots. Love to see him knock them down there.
Here's James. He connects. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
LeBron James is clutch. Not the first time he's done that, nor will it be the last.
Clarkson for 3. Offensive board. Martin.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately.
Hey, no good. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambled.
So the first one drops, and that increases the lead to 6.
At his best, Davis is an MVP caliber player. One of the true franchise guys in the league.
And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there. James against Martin. Again! What an avalanche!
Oh, make that 61 points.
Everything is going his way right now. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Yeah, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
Exactly. You got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
Good on the first, and that puts him up 5.
Really a good free throw shooter. You'd like to see Clarkson get to the line even more because of that.
And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Taking care of business at the line, leaving this one out of reach.
Timeout call, the Hornets. They're down by 6. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, what do you think?
The game's not quite done yet, but they need points right away.
Yeah, but they've got to score and then foul immediately.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
Team is in the penalty. At the line for 2, Williams.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point ball game. Now a timeout called by Charlotte. They're behind by 8. 7 seconds left in the final quarter. 7 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And stolen by Williams. Robinson with a steal. Count it. Good.
Robinson.
And so it's Houston winning this one. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them such a big boost toward the end. It really kept this team's energy high.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.